Welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium for tonight's series finale as your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs prepare to take on the York Revolution. Series started last night as the Blue Crabs played two 7-inning doubleheaders against York, winning the first one 2-0 behind Gabby Hernandez's first start of the season. Hernandez threw 6 innings, gave up just 3 hits, no walks, and no runs before turning the ball over to the closer, Cody Epley. Epley loaded the bases with 1 out, but worked out of a jam, striking out Jared Mitchell and Ryan Dent to earn the Blue Crabs the win in Game 1. For Game 2, Southern Maryland sent Justin DeFreitas to the mound, their opening day starter. DeFreitas threw 6 innings, gave up 8 hits and 3 runs, but the Blue Crabs offense came alive in the 5th inning to tie the game at 3 as Edwin Garcia doubled in Patrick Palmero, and then a fielder's choice from Gary Brown, the leadoff hitter, scored Garcia from third. In the bottom of the 6th, Corey Vaughn hit his first home run as a Blue Crab and first home run this season to put the Blue Crabs ahead 4-3, a score that would remain the rest of the game as Sam Runyon came on to earn his first save of the season, pitching 1 inning, walking just 1, striking out 2 to shut the door and earn the Blue Crabs a sweep of the doubleheader. And tonight, the Blue Crabs turn to the veteran lefty Pat Mish as Mitch throws his first pitch, a called strike on the inside part of the plate to the leadoff hitter, right fielder Alonzo Harris. Harris 2 for 4 in the second game of the doubleheader last night, an RBI and a run scored as he shoots one to deep left center field. Vaughn backing up, makes the catch on the warning track. And that will record the first out of the game for the lefty, Pat Mish. Mish made a start last Friday against Long Island. He pitched just 1 inning, giving up 3 hits, 3 runs, including a long home run to the big first baseman, Nate Fryman, for the Ducks. Mish was lifted after the first as the game went to an hour and 7-minute rain delay heading to the bottom of the first, and Mish was unable to come back as he strides and delivers a first pitch fastball outside here to the left fielder, Jose Constanza. Constanza didn't appear in Game 2 last night, but was 0 for 3 in Game 1 as he fakes the bunt here, pulls back, and takes. 2 balls, no strikes to Constanza. As Mish comes set and delivers, Constanza taking all the way. Called strike here. That'll run the count to 2-1. 2016, Pat Mish didn't throw very much, appeared in just 3 games for the Oryx Buffaloes of the Japan Pacific League. As he delivers, Constanza fakes the bunt once again, pulls back, and that one misses just outside to run the count to 3-1 to the speedy left fielder. Mish made just 1 start for Oryx, finished the season with an 8.44 ERA and just 5 innings of work as he delivers a fastball up and away, called strike to Constanza. So full count here to the second batter of the night for Pat Mish, looking to recover from his first start of the season. As he kicks and delivers the 3-2. Ground ball to short, backhanded by Garcia. Long throw across the diamond in time to get the speedy Constanza by a step. A good play as Edwin Garcia ranged to his right, made the backhand in the hole, and fired quickly to get Constanza. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Joel Guzman. Guzman was 0 for 3 in Game 2 last night, but picked up an RBI. He was 3 for 3 in Game 1, though, as he was able to record 2 hits off of Gabby Hernandez and 1 off of the closer, Epley. He takes the first pitch low here from Mish. This is Mish's 244th career start, just his 4th in the Atlantic League, however. As he kicks and delivers, swung on here by Guzman, fouled straight back. Wiggins gives a look, but Not much of an attempt as that one's well out of play. Mish appeared in 78 career Major League games, splitting his time in the majors between the San Francisco Giants and New York Mets. He made his MLB debut September 21st, 2006 against the Milwaukee Brewers, working a scoreless inning. In his 78 games, he started 24 and compiled over 200 innings in the majors to date, as he drops a changeup, just misses outside here to run the count to 2-1 against Guzman. His last Major League appearance came in May of 2011 against the Chicago Cubs, as he was a member of the Mets. Mish delivers a fastball, called strike here. Guzman disagrees, turns around, has a quick discussion about it with the home plate umpire Chris Ingstrand. Thought that one missed outside. Ryan Wiggins pulled it back a little bit, but was set up over the inside, so reaching out, not bad there. It was able to catch the plate. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to the 3-hitter, designated hitter Joel Guzman, as he fouls one straight back here. Mish, one of the veterans in the clubhouse on this team. At age 35, he enters his 15th professional season. He's appeared in 386 games during his career prior to this season. Made 242 starts across his 14 seasons previously. As he kicks and delivers a curveball that stays outside here. And another full count for Pat Mish. As 2 batters here in the first have already taken Mish to a 3-2. Mish has collected 82 wins in those 369 games, with his ERA sitting at 3.91 as Guzman fouls one out into the left-handed batter's box and rolls back towards the visiting dugout. Count will remain at 3-2. Mish is one of 5 pitchers on the Blue Crabs to have Major League experience, including 3 starters. Last night's Game 2 starter, Justin DeFreitas, has the second most experience, right behind Mish in the majors. Mish spent part of 6 seasons, DeFreitas 5. As Mish kicks and delivers the 3-2 here. Fly ball to Gary Brown in center. Comes on and makes the catch. And Pat Mish works a 1-2-3, top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Revs. Blue Crabs come up to hit, looking to score some runs early once again. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Mike Snyder, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Hebner, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join me at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Blue Crabs fans, the Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game or anytime. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Joe Gannon on being voted by fans as the starting pitcher for the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Gannon made his professional debut in 2002 before signing with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he went 12-6 with a 3.17 ERA in his debut season with the team. During this campaign, he was named Atlantic League All-Star and Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year. Gannon appeared in 100 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 wins, including his 12-win season in 2008.
Hey, this is Justin DeFreitas, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs come up to bat for the first time against the Revs lefty Frank Gailey. Gailey, the opening day starter for the Revs. He threw 5 innings, gave up just 1 run. Picked up a win in that game as the Revs beat New Britain by a score of 7-4. He'll face the leadoff hitter, Gary Brown. Brown batted leadoff in every game so far this season, and he takes the first pitch called strike over the outside half. Last night, Brown went 0 for 2 with a run scored in Game 1, getting hit by a pitch and scoring in the first. As he swings and fouls one back here. He was 2 for 3 in Game 2 with an RBI and a run scored, as well as 3 stolen bases. As he stole second twice and third late in the game. So a 1-1 count here to Brown. From the veteran lefty Gailey, as Brown checks his swing, sent down to first base. First base umpire Nate Caldwell says no, and that'll make the count 2 balls, 1 strike to the speedy center fielder Gary Brown. Not much change in the lineup for the Blue Crabs tonight. Obviously, Brown remains in the leadoff spot as he takes another changeup outside to run the count 2-2. Second baseman Danny Muno, followed by Zach Wilson, Michael Snyder. Left fielder Corey Vaughn batting 5th, Zach Cohn in the 6th hole, followed by Patrick Palmeiro, Edwin Garcia, and the only change tonight, catcher Ryan Wiggins gets the start. As Brown takes a backdoor curveball, stays a bit outside. Tejeda behind the plate tried to stick it, but to no avail. That'll bring the count full to the first batter of the night for the veteran lefty Gailey. Brown digs back in. Gailey comes set, winds and delivers. Swung on, fouled out over the visiting team dugout. Defensive alignment behind Gailey. Constanza in left. Travis Witherspoon back in center field. He started there Game 1 last night. Alonzo Harris moves from second base to right field, making his first start in the outfield of the year for the Revs. As Gailey comes set and delivers the 3-2, swung on and missed by Brown, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. As Gary Brown goes down on strikes. But not a bad at-bat for Brown. Made Gailey throw 7 pitches there, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Danny Muno. Muno 0 for 3 last night in Game 2 with 3 strikeouts. 0 for 2 in Game 1. As he swings on the first pitch here, fouls it back. Muno, a switch hitter, batting from the right side. He's taken 4 at-bats from this side, 2 for 4 on the year so far, as he takes a called strike here. Blue Crabs haven't faced lefties for very long. As they faced Chris Cody last night, Muno got in 1 at-bat before he was lifted by injury. As Muno fouls one off over the dugout here to keep the count at 0-2. The only other lefty the Blue Crabs have seen with Danny Muno at the plate was the starter Rafael Perez for Long Island in Game 2. Muno went 2 for 3 off of him. As he swings here and fouls one down the first base line, Michael Burgess drifting into foul territory makes the catch to record the second out of the inning behind Frank Gailey. Finish the defensive alignment for the Revs. We mentioned Alonzo Harris moving from second base out to right field as Ryan Dent is back healthy in the Revs infield. We saw him for a game last night, and he starts at shortstop. Brian Pounds beside him at third. Angel Franco moves from shortstop to second base. Michael Burgess at first. And Tejeda behind the plate as he receives a first pitch strike to the designated hitter, Zach Wilson. Wilson started at DH in Game 1. Did not record an at-bat as he took 3 walks instead. Takes a ball outside here. Wilson moved to first base in Game 2 and went 0 for 2. Drawing another walk as Gailey drops in a changeup here, called strike to make the count 1-2. So with Dent back, I mentioned Franco moves from shortstop to second. He started both games of the doubleheader at short last night as Wilson flares one past Franco here and into right field for a 2-out single. Zach Wilson fought off that 1-2 curveball and took it the other way, and that'll be the Blue Crabs' first hit of the night here, as with 2 outs, they have a man on base for the dangerous Michael Snyder. Snyder struggled a bit last night, going just 1 for 3 in Game 1 and 0 for 2 in Game 2. But he did have an RBI in each game, and he doesn't get credited with an RBI, but he drove in the first run of Game 1 last night as he grounded into a 5-4-3 double play with the bases loaded. Gailey throws over to first here, not in time to get Wilson, who's back easily. As Gailey comes set, Snyder hits a hard one at Pounds at third, who's not able to handle it. Zach Wilson takes the turn around second, but will stay there as the E5 puts runners on first and second. With 2 outs for last night's hero in Game 2, left fielder Corey Vaughn. Vaughn went 0 for 3 in Game 1, but in his last at-bat, hit a hard line drive at the third baseman, which was snagged. And then in Game 2, he swung the bat well, going 2 for 3 with a hard base hit. And then a home run in the bottom of the 6th that put the Blue Crabs ahead 4-3. And essentially won the game for the team as he swings on a first pitch changeup here and misses. Vaughn made a great catch in the first inning. Tonight, getting Alonzo Harris, the leadoff hitter, on the warning track. As Tejeda drops down and blocks a curveball in the dirt here, keeps it in front of him, and the runners will hold where they are. Make the count 1-1 to the left fielder, Vaughn. That was Vaughn's first home run as a Blue Crab last night, his 76th career home run. As he digs back into the right-hander's batter's box. And the lefty Gailey comes set, gives a look at second, winds and delivers, misses outside here. 2 balls, 1 strike to Vaughn. So a 2-1 count here to Vaughn, as he has runners on first and second with 2 outs and a chance to put the Blue Crabs on the board early. Gailey comes set, winds and delivers, swung on, up the middle. Dent drifts over, makes the catch, flips it on to Franco for the 3rd out of the inning as Corey Vaughn grounds out up the middle. Blue Crabs put up no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Pat Mish heads back out to the mound. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey fans, be sure to join us every Thursday home game for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game, as well as 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer. The event takes place every Thursday home game throughout the season from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in our Legends Club. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. Hey fans, be sure to come out to the ballpark Tuesday, May 2nd to enjoy Golf Night presented by Swan Point Yacht and Country Club. Prior to the Blue Crabs taking on the Sugarland Skeeters, the team will be hosting local PGA professionals for free golf lessons, an inflatable driving challenge for kids, and an on-field closest to the pin challenge, with the winner receiving a Swan Point prize package. For more information, please visit our website at www.somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
For any sign, banner, or custom graphics needs, be sure to check out Fast Signs of Waldorf. Fast Signs works with you to create a targeted message that brings interest to your product, and their expert graphic design artists bring your ideas to life for you. For more information on their products and services, visit their website at fastsigns.com/2017 or stop by their Waldorf location located at 11750 Business Park Drive, Suite 105, open Monday through Friday. Fast Signs, the official sign partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
Hey, this is Gary Brown, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium for this season finale, or series finale, I should say, against the York Revolution. 0-0 heading into the top of the second as the Blue Crabs look to sweep the series, having won both games 1 and 2 in a doubleheader last night. Pat Mish back out to the mound. Delivers a fastball, just misses outside here. To the big first baseman, Michael Burgess. Burgess went 0 for 2 in Game 1, but 2 for 3 in Game 2 last night, as he takes a called strike over the outside here to even the count 1-1. Burgess enters his third season in the Atlantic League. He originally signed with Somerset back in 2015, where he hit 15 home runs. As he gets a hold of one into the gap here, Cone chasing it down, but not going to get there. And Michael Burgess has a leadoff single to put a man on to start the top of the second. And that'll bring up catcher Isaiah Tejeda. Tejeda got the start in Game 1 last night, going 0 for 3. Gave way in Game 2 to Luis Allen. No bat here from the right side against the lefty Mish. Fights one down the right field line. Drifting towards the corner, called foul. As that one stayed in the field of play, but to the right of the line out in right field. As that'll be strike one here from Mish. Tejeda spent 2016 with York, his first season with the team. He played in 65 games, batting .356, hitting 9 home runs, driving in 38. He also scored 40 runs last season for the Revs. As Mish comes set here, kicks and delivers, swung on, hit into shallow left. Vaughn charges in, makes the easy catch to record the first out of the inning. As Tejeda flies out to left. That'll bring up the second baseman tonight, Angel Franco. We mentioned Franco spent both games last night at shortstop. Has moved over to second base here, as the everyday second baseman so far for the Rebs, Alonzo Harris, moves out to right field, and Ryan Dent gets the start at short. Dent started at third last night in Game 1, and Brian Pounds, tonight's third baseman, started there in Game 2. Mish leaves the first pitch curveball outside. 1-0 to Angel Franco. Franco went 1 for 2 in Game 1, batting in the 9 hole. Moved up to the 2 hole for Game 2, though. Went 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. As he gets a hold of one here, Vaughn drifting back, but not going to be able to get there, as that one's up over the mini monster. As Pat Mish gives up his second home run of the year. A deep fly to Angel Franco, as Franco puts the Revs ahead 2-0 here in the top of the second. Vaughn gave a look at that one, but just ran out of room as it got up there and hit off of the top of the picnic deck tent. That's the first home run of the year for Tejeda, or for Franco, I should say. And that'll bring in third baseman Brian Pounds, as Pat Mish comes right back and delivers a first pitch strike over the inside. We mentioned earlier, Mish gave up 3 in his first outing. Pitched just 1 inning, but one of those was a long home run to the big Nate Fryman. And he's given up a home run here in the second to Angel Franco. But he's recovered and is ahead 0-2 here to the third baseman Pounds. As he winds and delivers here, swung on, fouled down the third baseline into the Blue Crabs bullpen. The count will remain where it is, no balls, 2 strikes. Pounds 1 for 3 last night in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Did not appear in Game 1. We mentioned Dent got the start at third in that one. As Mish Gets him out in front of a changeup here. Swung on and missed for the third strike. And that'll be the second out of the inning. So Mish recovers quickly from the home run, getting out ahead of Pounds early with the off-speed pitch and getting him swinging. And that'll bring up the shortstop tonight, Ryan Dent. Dent got the start in Game 1, going 0 for 3 last night. Didn't appear in Game 2. As Mish comes inside with the fastball, swung on and missed, as Dent was tardy on that one. Dent 1 for 8 on the season so far. Has a double, but 2 strikeouts as he gets a hold of one here down the left field line, but that's just a loud strike 2 as that one drifts well foul. Hits off of the wall and rolls all the way into the left center field gap, picked up by Gary Brown as Brown throws it all the way back in here. So Mish ahead 0-2 once again. He's thrown 5 straight strikes since giving up the home run to Franco. And get that foul ball out of play, and Mish back on the rubber here as the veteran southpaw looks to get out of the second inning. He sets and delivers, just missed outside, says Engstrand behind the plate. Mish thought that was right there, walked off the mound. Ryan Wiggins held it there as long as he possibly could, waiting for Engstrand to call it a strike. But on the 1-2, Mish gets the changeup to go by Dent, who was out in front of that one once again. So Mish strikes out the last 2 of the inning, but gives up 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Blue Crabs coming up to bat with Zach Cohn leading off when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey everyone, this is Sam Runyon from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us at the park every Wednesday home game to enjoy Wednesday Pub Grub Night. Every Wednesday will feature $3 Coors Light cans, $5 draft beer, and $5 Pub Grub specials. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
At their location at 173 St. Patrick's Drive, Grill 13 makes it easy to enjoy their Irish fare and great drink specials every day. At Grill 13, they believe in good food, good drinks, good people, coupled with extraordinary customer service and cleanliness to make you feel part of the family. Whether lunch, dinner, or a round of drinks after the long workday, visiting Grill 13 is always a great experience. Feel free to come relax with family, friends, or even fly solo with a premium cocktail, our handmade pulled pork, fresh wings, bangers and mash, or any one of their tasty dishes. Then indulge in one of Grill 13's famous premium handmade Sugar Lips desserts. Call 301-645-2983 or visit grillwithane13.com.
The Blue Crabs would like to thank Domino's Pizza for their sponsorship for the 2017 season. Be sure to try Domino's new stuffed cheesy bread or their oven-baked sandwiches, featured on their 2 for $5.99 menu. To find a location near you or to place an order online, please visit www.domino's.com. Domino's Pizza, the official pizza sponsor of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
Hey, this is Austin Fleet, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the second. Blue Crabs trail the Revs 2-0, and in steps the right fielder Zach Cohn to face the lefty Frank Gailey. Gailey delivers a first pitch fastball outside here. So Cohn gets ahead 1-0. Gailey in his 11th professional season as he gets Cohn swinging, fouls one back there. His 3rd season in the Atlantic League with York. Gailey's tied for 3rd in Revs history in strikeouts, tied for 4th in starts, quality starts, 6th in innings pitched, and 9th in ERA at 3.18. As he misses here to Cohn. Runs the count to 2-1. Gailey didn't appear for the Revs last season until May 19th. He made 6 appearances out of the bullpen before being moved into the starting rotation for the remainder of the year as he falls behind Cone 3-1. He ranked third on the team in innings pitched, strikeouts, starts last year. Had the lowest ERA for the Revs at 3.14. As Cone fouls one back there. He struck out 6 or more batters in 9 starts, including a season-high 9 in his final regular season outing against Long Island on September 17th. He set a team record last year for lowest opponent batting average against, as Cone rips one down the line here. That one's going to roll all the way to the wall in left field. Cone with a big turn around first, but will hold there, as that took a favorable bounce back to Constanza. So a leadoff single here for Cone will bring up the dangerous Patrick Palmeiro. We mentioned Gailey with the lowest opponent average in Revs team history at 236, and was 4th in team history in strikeouts per 9 innings at 7.3. He's got a runner on first here with Palmeiro at the plate. Comes down from a 3/4 angle and delivers a first pitch fastball called strike. Palmeiro 0 for 2 in game 1 last night, but went 2 for 3 in the second game, as he takes a fastball outside here, 1-1. Palmeiro hit a long ball off of the mini monster last night, similar to what Cone just did. Had to hold it first though, and then scored on a double from Edwin Garcia in the 5th inning to tie the game. As Gailey comes set and delivers low and in here, moves the count to 2-1. Gailey was originally selected by the Toronto Blue Jays in the 23rd round of the 2007 draft out of Division II Westchester University in Pennsylvania. Gailey comes set, delivers a changeup here. Palmeiro out in front of that one for strike 2. He left Westchester as the school's all-time strikeout leader with 242 career college strikeouts. Gailey, not a hard thrower, says that Tom Glavine is who he tries to model himself after, as the former MLB lefty painted the corners, much like that pitch right there from Gailey painted the corner for a called strike 3 on Palmeiro. Palmeiro goes down looking for the first out of the inning, and in steps the hottest hitter on the Blue Crabs, shortstop Edwin Garcia. Garcia last night 1 for 2 in game 1 and 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run in game 2. We mentioned his RBI double scored Palmeiro from first and tied the game. He then scored the go-ahead run on a fielder's choice from Gary Brown. As he takes the first pitch changeup, just misses outside here. Garcia's batting average stands at .353 for the first few games this season. He's the only Blue Crab on the team to record a hit in every game, as he's riding a 6-game hitting streak into this one. Takes a big cut there, but a little bit out in front of Gailey's fastball to run the count to 1-1. Frank Gailey comes set, gives a look at Cone at first. Garcia shoots one, picked up by first baseman Burgess, who throws to second, on to first, but not in time, as Gailey claims he held his foot, but the first base umpire Nate Caldwell says he came off, and Garcia is called safe on the fielder's choice there. So Cone out, trying to move to second on that, as the Revs thought they turned 2. A good turn from Dent. Gailey did a good job getting off the mound and getting over there, but Caldwell said his foot got there early and pulled off by the time the ball had arrived. So Edwin Garcia is aboard on first base on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Ryan Wiggins. Wiggins got the start in game 2 last night. Sacrifice bunt in his first at-bat as he takes a ball low here. In his second at-bat with Garcia on second, he squared around a bunt again but this time laid a beautiful one down the third baseline. The pitcher Tyrell Harris tried to barehand it and couldn't do it, and Wiggins was awarded his first hit of the season as Gailey, with a quick move to first, almost gets Garcia, but not in time, as the count will remain 1-0 and Garcia stays on first with 2 outs. Garcia has 1 stolen base on the year so far, as Gailey drops down to the side-armed motion, gets a ground ball to third, pounds on DeFranco, and that will end the inning. Blue Crabs go down, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. Pat Mish back to the mound when we return. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey fans, this is Austin Fleet, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Tuesday home game for our new 2-days. During these games, concessions will be offering fans $2 pretzels, popcorn, and peanuts. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
The Blue Crabs are excited to welcome local Tri-County schools to Regency Furniture Stadium for our baseball and education days. Wednesday, May 3rd and Wednesday, May 17th, the Blue Crabs will welcome area students for a day of baseball and learning fun at the ballpark. This will include in-game learning activities as well as performances by the Knights of Medieval Times. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Christian Lopez on being voted by fans as the starting catcher on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Lopez was drafted in the 6th round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft by the Tampa Bay Rays. Lopez signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .274 with 7 home runs and 7 stolen bases in his debut season. Lopez was also named an Atlantic League All-Star in what proved to be his final season with the team, 2012. In 285 career games for the Blue Crabs, Lopez collected 20 home runs, 106 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases.
Hey, this is Zach Cohn, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the top of the 3rd. Blue Crabs trailing 2-0 as Pat Mish heads back out to the mound to face the number 9 hitter Travis Witherspoon. Witherspoon hit leadoff in Game 1 for the Revs last night, going 0 for 3. Started in center field, but had Game 2 off as he takes another called strike here. No balls, 2 strikes. Witherspoon didn't appear in Game 2. Taking that one off and has dropped from the leadoff spot to the 9 hole here against Mish as Mish drops a curveball. Swung on, fouled back off of home plate umpire Chris Engstrand. So no balls, 2 strikes to the number 9 hitter, Witherspoon. Witherspoon originally drafted in the 12th round of the 2009 draft out of Spartanburg Methodist College. He enters his 9th professional season this year after spending some time in the Angels, Mariners, and Dodgers organizations, making it as high as AA. As Engstrand has recovered behind the plate, and Pat Mish back on the mound delivers a fastball. Check swing from Witherspoon there, but no go, as that'll run the count to 1-2. Witherspoon was an all-star last year, as he led the Revs in stolen bases at 34. Hit .293 as well, as he grounds one to Garcia here. Scooped up the middle by the shortstop, and on to Snyder at first, and Witherspoon goes down as the first out of the inning. Mish has pitched pretty well so far outside of the one home run to Franco. Sat down the Revs 1-2-3 in the first. But a leadoff single to Burgess. And then a one-out, two-run homer from Angel Franco. Has York up 2-0 as in steps that leadoff hitter, Alonzo Harris. As Mish delivers a first pitch breaking ball called ball one inside. So he's behind 1-0 to Harris as that fastball's called strike one. 1-1. Harris is 0 for 1 on the day so far. Hit a deep fly ball to left center field. Corey Vaughn had to make a running catch over his shoulder on the warning track, just short of the sign for the Arc of Southern Maryland out in left center. So 1-1 count as Pat Mish winds and delivers here. Curveball. Looked like it was there, but called ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. As the veteran Mish has been all around the plate to Harris, but is behind in the count. Harris shoots one to Garcia. Another backhand play from Edwin Garcia, and on to first. As Garcia's doing a great job out there at short, making it look easy. As he's had to range a couple of times to his right in the hole. Make a couple of backhand plays. Whip him on to first to get some of the faster guys on this Revs team. As this man, Jose Constanza, digging in right now from the left side, hit something similar to that in the first that we just saw from Harris. And Garcia had to make a backhand play and set his feet and throw on to first. As Constanza takes the first pitch, curveball called ball one. Mish looking for another 1-2-3 inning as he's already gotten 2 groundouts to Garcia there. Constanza fakes the bunt once again, pulls back, but this one called strike to even the count 1-1. Mish winds and delivers to the lefty Constanza. Called strike over the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the speedy Jose Constanza. Constanza stands 5'9", 185 pounds out of Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic. As Mish winds and delivers the 1-2, slap down the third base line past the diving glove of Patrick Palmero. Constanza breaks out of the box. Big turnaround first, but holds up as the throw from Vaughn gets by Muno, but Constanza was already retreating, unable to advance, as the big first baseman Michael Snyder was backing that one up. So Constanza aboard here with a 2-out single, and that'll bring up the big designated hitter, Joel Guzman. Guzman enters his second season with York this year. Last season he hit 16 home runs, drove in 85. As he's 5 for 21 on the year so far. Just 2 RBIs to date. But very capable of getting a hold of one here and opening this game up for York. As Mish sets and delivers a fastball called ball one, low and inside. You know Mish wanted to get out of the inning. Face Guzman to start the fourth with nobody on. But now has to work out of the stretch to the big righty. Mish gives a long look at the speedy Constanza. That one ripped past Palmero once again. Looked like he didn't quite read that off the bat. Jammed himself a little bit there. As a back-to-back 2-out singles have the Revs with a man in scoring position. That'll bring up the first baseman, Michael Burgess, batting from the left side. Burgess put up the first hit of the game for York. A hard single that fell in front of Zach Cohn. And then he scored the first run of the game on the 2-run homer from Angel Franco. Burgess calls time here as Mish looks to get out of a jam with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Infield shifted a little bit to the right against Burgess. Outfield as well, as Edwin Garcia lined up pretty much right behind second base. Mish drops in a first pitch curveball. Just misses low and away. Ball 1. So an RBI opportunity early for Michael Burgess, looking for his 3rd RBI of the year. Mish comes set. Nobody holding at first. Gives a look at Constanza at second. Drops a curveball, swung and missed by Burgess to even the count, 1-1. Mentioned Burgess last night, 0 for 2 in Game 1. He was the first baseman there, then switched to DH and moved up to batting 3rd in Game 2 and went 2 for 3 as he takes a big cut here. High fly ball out to Vaughn in left. Gets under it, makes the easy play as Pat Mish pitches around. Back-to-back 2-out singles. He gives up no runs on those 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Southern Maryland coming to bat, trying to tie the game when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Danny Muno, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, don't forget that every Sunday is Kids Day at Regency Furniture Stadium. Every Sunday home game throughout the year, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with the players, as well as free admission to Pinch's Playground, and post-game run the bases on the Blue Crabs field. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
TN Bose Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium this 2017 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bose will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature, by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbose.com. TN Bose for all of your air conditioning and heating needs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Casey Benjamin on being named as the second baseman on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Benjamin was signed out of Tennessee Technological Institute by the Texas Rangers organization, where he made his professional baseball debut. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .304 with 20 home runs in 112 games. Benjamin played in 327 career games with the Blue Crabs, hitting 54 home runs and driving in 209 runs over his 3 seasons with the team.
Hey, this is Kalaika Kaho'ahala, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs trail 2-0, heading to the bottom of the 3rd. As the leadoff hitter Gary Brown steps in and takes a first pitch fastball outside from Frank Gailey. Gailey drops down to the sidearm motion this time, delivers a fastball called strike. He alternates pitching motions, going between about a 3/4 angle and dropping all the way down. As he drops down again here, Brown hits a chopper to second base. Franco picks it up, makes a quick release on to first. And Gary Brown is the first out here in the bottom of the 3rd. That'll bring up second baseman Danny Muno. Muno started the season hot, but has cooled off as the season goes on. He was 0 for 5 last night, 0 for 1 on the night tonight. Batting average has dropped from .468 to .333, and he takes a first pitch strike against Gailey here. Gailey working fast out of the stretch, comes set, delivers a fastball outside, 1-1. He's faced a little bit of trouble so far tonight. He got the first 2 outs in the first before allowing a single to Wilson and an E5 to put runners on first and second as Muno fouls one over the visiting dugout here. In the second inning, Gailey gave up another leadoff single before striking out Patrick Palmero and getting back-to-back fielder's choices to end the inning. With one out here, he delivers a fastball, just misses outside to Muno. Muno froze a little bit there. It looked like he was expecting the off-speed pitch on the 1-2 count, but got the fastball, just misses outside. So evens the count 2-2, and Muno pops one up. Burgess drifting back at first, called off by Franco, who makes the catch for the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Zach Wilson. Wilson has one of the 2 hits for the Blue Crabs so far, singling in his first at-bat. As he'll step in here with 2 outs once again. And nobody on. Gailey comes set from the left side, drops down to the sidearm. Swung on. Deep fly ball to center field. Witherspoon backing up, makes the catch a few feet short of the warning track. And the Blue Crabs go down in order. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Pat Mish back to the mound. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Be sure to bring Mom out to the ballpark on May 14th to celebrate Mother's Day as the Blue Crabs take on the Somerset Patriots. All mothers will have a chance to participate in a post-game Blue Crabs Diamond Dig for a chance to win a Diamond prize package. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey Blue Crabs fans, this is Justin DeFreitas. For all my grocery and deli needs, I head over to Nick's of Clinton. Nick's of Clinton aims to offer a unique shopping alternative to the larger grocery stores, while providing a family-oriented experience for all their customers. Nick's of Clinton, the official hot dog and sausage sponsor of Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Eric Crozier on being voted by fans as the starting first baseman on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Crozier was originally drafted in the 41st round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians and made his MLB debut in 2004 with the Toronto Blue Jays. While in the major leagues with the Blue Jays, he collected 2 home runs in 14 games in his 2004 debut season. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, hitting .265 with 13 home runs and 10 stolen bases that season. He appeared in 279 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 44 home runs and 149 RBIs in 3 seasons.
Hey, this is Rob Carson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, as we head to the top of the 4th, Blue Crabs trail the visiting York Revolution 2-0. As Pat Mish back on the mound gives up a leadoff single to Isaiah Tejeda as the catcher shoots one the other way. And the Revs have a leadoff runner once again. That'll bring up the man who put the Revs on the board back in the second, Angel Franco. As with Michael Burgess on first base, Franco took one over the left field wall to put York up 2-0. Tejeda, the second leadoff runner Mish has allowed. The last one was Burgess back in that second inning. So Mish comes set, gives a look, and delivers a first pitch curveball. Just misses low. That home run back in the second was Franco's first of the year. As Mish comes set and delivers to the righty, who rips one down past the Blue Crabs dugout. Well foul. Franco now has 4 RBIs on the year, 7 for 18 on the young season. as he bats here with nobody out and a man on first. Spent last season in the Kansas City Royals AAA. As Mish comes inside with the fastball here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Franco spent his first 8 seasons in the Royals organization, signing in 2007 to rookie ball for them and finishing up his minor league career to date last year as he shoots one to Snyder here off the glove. Tejeda with a big turn around second. As that's going to be ruled an error on the big first baseman. Wilson has played first most of the year, but Snyder has taken it over for the first game of the doubleheader last night and tonight, and that one kicks off of his glove and puts runners on first and second. The official score has ruled that one a hit. Now just changing it to an error. So Mish has allowed 5 hits so far. And he comes set, delivers a breaking ball called strike over the inside here. So a leadoff single from Tejeda and an error on first baseman Mike Snyder has 2 men on for the Revs. As Pat Mish looks to work out of a jam. Steps off here, fakes to second, but nobody covering. So, no balls, 1 strike to the third baseman, Brian Pounds. Pounds struck out last at bat. Mish's first strikeout of the game and of the season. Mish comes set and delivers fastball high here. 1 ball, 1 strike as a little bit of action begins in the Blue Crabs bullpen. No throwing yet, just some stretching going on down the line. No reason to worry yet, as Mish is just a ground ball away from getting 2 outs in the inning and working out of this. As he misses inside here. That'll run the count to 2-1 to Pounds. Pounds didn't play in Game 1 last night, but went 1 for 3 in Game 2, scored a run back in the 5th inning of that game. That put the Revs ahead for the first time as he shoots one to third base here. That one's kicked by Patrick Palmeiro, and back-to-back errors for the Blue Crabs have loaded the bases here with nobody out. The Blue Crabs struggled with the error in Game 1 of the year as they committed 4 errors on opening night. They've yet to commit an error since then until this inning, going 4-1 in that span. They're 0-1 as they lost that opening night game when they commit errors. So bases loaded here, nobody out, and Pat Mish in a jam early. As in steps the shortstop Ryan Dent. Takes a first pitch called strike inside. Dent 0 for 1 in the game so far. Struck out to end the 2nd inning. Blue Crabs infield back, content to trade a run for 2 outs if they get the opportunity. As Mish comes set, gives the look, kicks and delivers the 0-1. Curveball just misses low. So, Pat Mish has allowed 5 hits so far, and 2 errors behind him have loaded the bases here in the 4th. As Mish kicks and delivers a shot in between shortstop and third, as the no-out single from Ryan Dent with the bases loaded will score Tejeda from third. And the Revs extend their lead to 3-0 here on a Ryan Dent single. That'll get a couple of more guys up and stretching in the bullpen, as it looks like some action may be coming from the mound out there. So bases still loaded, and Pat Mish faces Travis Witherspoon and drops in a first pitch curveball called strike. As the righty Austin Fleet has taken to the hill in the Blue Crabs bullpen, just in case Mish can't work out of this one. So an 0-1 count to Witherspoon. He grounded out to start the third inning for the Revs, and he's out in front of a changeup here. So a leadoff single from Tejeda, and he comes around to score as the Blue Crabs commit 2 errors before Mish gives up another hit. An error on first baseman Mike Snyder and an error on third baseman Patrick Palmero loaded the bases with nobody out. So Mish comes set, kicks and delivers outside here to run the count to 1-2. Mish doesn't appear to be laboring out there, but you have to question the mental strength right now that it takes to deal with this, as he feels that he could probably be out of this inning, as the ground ball to Snyder was an easy double play ball, and then the ground ball to Palmero would have ended it, but instead he has nobody out, as Witherspoon hits a foul ball drifting over the Blue Crabs dugout and out of play. Palmero and Garcia gave chase, but that was about 20 rows up into the crowd. So the count will stay where it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. We mentioned Witherspoon started game 1 last night before getting the day off, as the 2016 All-Star has struggled to start this year, going just 1 for 12 before tonight's game, 1 for 13, including his first at-bat tonight. So Mish comes set, kicks and delivers a curveball, swung on and missed by Witherspoon, as Mish gets his first out of the inning. But he's still in a jam as the bases are loaded, and 1 out as the lineup turns over for the leadoff hitter, right fielder Alonzo Harris. Harris went 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run in the second game last night. He's 0 for 2 so far, hitting a deep fly ball to left, reined in by Corey Vaughn on the warning track, and then grounding out to Edwin Garcia in the hole at short, and his second at-bat in the third. RBI chance for Harris here, as he's got the bases loaded, looking to pick up just his second RBI of the year. So he fouls one straight back over the press box and out into the parking lot of Regency Furniture Stadium for the first strike. So Mish gets out in front of Harris as home plate umpire Chris Engstrand brushes off the plate. Ball comes in from the bullpen as that kicked up over backup catcher Mike Blank tonight. Down in the bullpen warming up Fleet. Harris settles back in. Mish comes set. Gives a look. Winds and delivers the 0-1 curveball. Just stays off the plate away. As that'll even the count 1-1 with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Revs took the lead back in the second on an Angel Franco 2-run homer and added 1 so far and are still threatening as Pat Mish misses a fastball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mish in just his second start of the year. He only threw 1 inning in his first one before being lifted due to rain delay, as he leaves that curveball outside as well. And he's going to have to put one in there to Alonzo Harris here. He's behind 3 balls, 1 strike, and has nowhere to put Harris, who digs into the right-handed batter's box as Mish comes set. Misses a fastball low and inside here, and Pat Mish walks in a run. As the Revs now take a 4-0 lead over Southern Maryland, and that'll bring out pitching coach James Frisbee for his first conference of the night with Pat Mish. Frisbee taking the slow walk to the mound for a quick conference with Mish. Looking to settle his pitcher down after 2 errors behind him loaded the bases with nobody out. Single by Dent scored the first run in the inning. Struck out Travis Witherspoon, but then walked to the leadoff man Alonzo Harris to score the second run of the inning and put the Revs up 4-0 in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up the speedy left fielder Jose Constanza. He grounded out to short in his first at-bat before slapping a single down the third baseline past the diving Patrick Palmero in the third. Lefty-lefty matchup here for Mish as he delivers a first pitch curveball called strike. Looked like it might have stayed high on the 5'9" Constanza, but Engstrand calls it a strike, and Mish is ahead of Constanza. He comes set, kicks and delivers the 0-1, swung on, fouled out of play. As he's quickly out in front, 0-2 on Constanza. Not sure what pitching coach James Frisbee had to say, but whatever it is, settled Mish down as he threw 4 straight balls after getting ahead of Harris to walk him, but has come back with 2 strikes here to get ahead of the speedy left fielder. Constanza played 31 games for the Revs back in 2015 after opening the season with the Louisville Bats, the AAA affiliate of the Cincinnati Reds. He slaps one to Palmero here, who kicks it once again as Patrick Palmero's second error in the inning. Well, played another run for the Revs here. As Palmero was in on the grass in case Constanza laid down a bunt, had plenty of time to get Pounds running from third for the force out at the plate, but tipped off of his glove as the Revs have now put up 3 unearned runs in the inning. Base is still loaded here as the designated hitter Joel Guzman digs in. A dangerous spot for Pat Mish against the powerful Guzman, with the Revs already leading 5-0. Mish delivers a curveball called strike here. Guzman definitely has the power to break this one wide open here in the top of the 4th. As Pat Mish comes set, ahead 0-1, kicks and delivers a fastball, swung on, hit deep into the left center field gap. Gary Brown and Corey Vaughn going back, but ran out of room as that one's up into the pond for a grand slam from Joel Guzman, as that will score them all and open this one wide open for York as a 1-out grand slam allows Pat Mish to be lifted from the game as John Harris comes out of the dugout and signals to the bullpen. Mish allows 7 unearned runs in the inning, and the Blue Crabs now trail 9-0. Austin Fleet on his way in from the bullpen. We'll get you more details when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the York Revolution have busted this one wide open here in the top of the fourth, putting up 7 runs off of starter Pat Mish, as manager John Harris had to turn to the bullpen and bring in Austin Fleet. Blue Crabs trailed 9-0 here in the top of the fourth. As that one's a high fly ball from Burgess here. And Brown drifts back in center and makes the catch. So the day comes to an end for Pat Mish as he goes 3.1 innings. Gives up 7 hits, 9 runs, just 2 of those 9 runs earned. Strikes out 3, had just the 1 walk to Alonzo Harris earlier this inning. So the Revs have batted around here as the leadoff man this inning, Isaiah Tejada, is back up at the plate and shoots one down to Palmero at third base, who makes a backhanded stab but unable to make the play down the line here. As Tejada gets his second single of the inning. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Angel Franco for the second time this game. Second time this inning, I should say, not this game. As Franco digs in from the left side here to face Fleet with a man on. Franco fouls one off straight back here. He homered back in the second. Reached on an error by first baseman Mike Snyder earlier this inning before scoring on a walk from Alonzo Harris. So Fleet comes set, ahead in the count 0-1, delivers a fastball called strike over the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. As Austin Fleet looks to cover up the wound here, as the Revs have already put up 7 in the inning. Fleet rears back, delivers a fastball, just misses low here. Thought he had a strike there. Can't really blame him. Just looking for a little bit of help here, as they already trail 9-0. So Fleet comes set for the 1-2, delivers a fastball, slapped the other way by Franco, on to Palmero, throws it on to Snyder at first, and that will end the inning. Blue Crabs struggle in the inning, giving up 7 runs, all of them unearned, on just 4 hits. No errors, and they strand a pair. Blue Crabs come up to bat in the bottom of the 4th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Hebner, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, this is Gary Brown, center fielder for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you are under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Back Fin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to all 7 Friday home games this season, as well as a commemorative Back Fin Buddies lunchbox and baseball. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
There's no better way to celebrate Independence Day than with America's pastime. Be sure to join the Blue Crabs this July 4th as they take on the Sugarland Skeeters for the Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, featuring a post-game fireworks extravaganza presented by Wawa. There's also a post-game jersey auction presented by the Southern Maryland Business Network. For more information on this and every other exciting event throughout the season, please visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Pat Osborne on being named the starting third baseman on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Osborne was originally drafted in the second round of the 2002 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he hit .326 with 17 home runs and 106 RBIs in his debut season. In 5 years with the Blue Crabs, Osborne finished with a .297 batting average while hitting 39 home runs and collecting 225 RBIs in 386 career games with the team.
Hey, this is Edwin Garcia, and you listen to the Blue Crab Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs come up to hit in the bottom of the 4th. Leadoff hitter this inning, Michael Snyder, takes a first pitch fastball outside, 1-0. Blue Crabs gave up 7 in the top of the 4th. Has a couple of errors, 3 to be exact. Behind starter Pat Mish ran him from the game. So he allowed 7 unearned runs and put the Blue Crabs behind 9-0. Still early in the game, though, but the Blue Crabs are going to have to fight and get a couple of base runners off of Gailey, who's been tough so far, but he's behind Snyder 3-0 here. Gailey's allowed just 2 hits through 3 innings thus far, as Snyder takes a fastball over the outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Gailey falls behind the cleanup hitter Snyder, who reached on an error in the first, and he shoots a fly ball out into the right field gap here. Witherspoon calling for it, makes the catch for an easy out, number 1. That'll bring up the left fielder, Corey Vaughn. Grounded into a 6-4 fielder's choice to end the first inning. Gailey drops down to the sidearm motion and delivers first pitch fastball called strike. Gailey comes set and delivers here outside 1-1 to Vaughn. Vaughn, again, the hero last night, hit a home run in the bottom of the 6th in the second of the 7-inning doubleheaders. Gets a hold of one here to center field. Witherspoon drifting to his left, makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring up Zach Cohn with 2 outs after back-to-back flyouts to Witherspoon in center. Cohn singled to lead off the second as he takes ball 1 here. Cohn was 0 for 3 in both games last night. Recovered, as I mentioned, with a single, but was forced out at second on a fielder's choice from Edwin Garcia. So he's out in front of that one to run the count to 1-1. Cohn digs back in against the lefty Gailey, who sets and delivers a called strike over the outside. Cohn disagrees a little bit, but not too much of an argument. Right-handed heavy team for the Blue Crabs. We were talking about it before the game. Just one position player capable of batting from the left side. Switch hitting second baseman Danny Muno. A lefty's nightmare is this Blue Crabs team. But they're struggling so far tonight. Just 3 runners reaching base, 2 by hit and 1 on an error. As Gailey tosses a soft changeup in there, Cohn goes the other way. Alonzo Harris makes the play in right, and the Blue Crabs go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the top of the 5th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Furniture Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Attention, all Girl Scouts. Friday, June 16th is Girl Scout Night and Sleepover presented by Maryland 529. All Girl Scouts will be recognized during the game against the New Britain Bees and have the opportunity to register for a post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Travis Garcia on being named the starting shortstop on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Garcia was originally drafted by the New York Mets in the 21st round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, their debut season, and in 2009 he hit .353 with 16 home runs and 63 RBIs. In 5 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Garcia finished with 59 home runs and 229 RBIs in 330 games.
Hey, this is Patrick Palmero, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the top of the 5th, and making his season debut for the Blue Crabs is Britt Robertshaw as he's come out of the bullpen to replace Austin Fleet. Fleet threw 2/3 of an inning, giving up just 1 hit, no runs. As Robertshaw comes on, the hard-throwing righty delivers a first-pitch fastball called strike. Robertshaw 6'4", 220 out of Cedar Park, Texas. Was injured last year and didn't play. Hasn't played since 2015. As he comes set, delivers a called strike over the inside. In 2015 with the Carolina Mudcats, High A affiliate of the Atlanta Braves, Robert Shaw posted a 4.04 ERA. In 22 games, he picked up 2 saves, pitching 35 innings and recording 41 strikeouts. As he comes inside with an 0-2 fastball here and hits Brian Pounds, the leadoff hitter, here in the 5th. So that'll put the leadoff runner on once again for the Revs and bring up shortstop Ryan Dent. Dent came up with the bases loaded last at-bat and singled to plate the first of 7 in the inning. Robert Shaw made his professional debut in 2014 with the Southern Illinois Miners of the Frontier League. As he comes set and delivers a fastball, just misses outside here. He pitched collegiately at Tarleton State University. In 2014 with the Miners, he compiled a 3.62 ERA, picking up 53 Ks in 49 innings. As he comes set, delivers a fastball, swung on and missed by Dent here. He then signed with the Atlanta Braves organization, as I mentioned, in 2015, pitching 22 games there, picking up 41 strikeouts in 35.2 innings. So he's averaging over a strikeout an inning in his professional career, but pitched just 2 seasons. As he snaps off the curveball here, doesn't quite come back, and the count will go to 2-1. He was injured. He was injured in 2016, like I mentioned, not quite able to get back for the start of this season. He falls behind here, 3-1 to Ryan Dent. As the hard-throwing righty delivers a fastball called strike, Dent thought he was walking there, but the count is full, 3-2. Robert Shaw fights back to a full count, nobody out. The leadoff man reached on a hit by pitch. And the hard-throwing righty misses low here. As a hit by pitch followed by a walk. Brings up the number 9 hitter tonight, Travis Witherspoon. As Witherspoon has runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Robert Shaw comes set, gives a look at second, kicks and delivers. That one shot by shortstop Edwin Garcia. Runners will advance to second and third, but move just station to station here. As a single will load the bases. Stop sign was put up immediately there by the third base coach for York, as they felt no need to test the arm of Corey Vaughn there. That'll load the bases for the leadoff hitter tonight, Alonzo Harris. Harris is 0 for 2 with a walk, RBI, and runs scored. Robert Shaw comes set and delivers fastball inside, swung on from Harris, fouled back towards the on-deck circle for the visiting Revolution. Jose Constanza scrambled to get out of the way of that one. In his season debut, Robert Shaw struggled with the command a little bit here, as he got ahead of the leadoff hitter this inning, Brian Pounds, but hit him with an 0-2 pitch. As he kicks and delivers here to Harris, who fights one off into center field. They're waving Dent from center. The throw from Gary Brown not going to be in time. As a single from Alonzo Harris plates 2 more. And the Revs now lead 11-0 here. Witherspoon advances to second there. Holds in case Snyder cut that one off as pitching coach James Frisbee once again pops out of the dugout and heads out to the mound as a lefty is up and throwing in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Looks to be David Russo. As Frizz, as he's affectionately called around the locker room, walks out for a quick conference with Robert Shaw, trying to settle down the righty in his season debut. As he has runners on first and second here. Revs already plate 2 in the 5th. Nobody out, and that'll bring in the speedy left fielder Jose Constanza. Constanza's faked bunt in each of his at-bats so far before pulling back. You'd expect him not to do that here, as he'll be swinging away with the lead the Revolution have built up in this game. He takes a first pitch fastball low and away. As Robert Shaw looks to throw a ground ball here and potentially work out of this jam. As he kicks and delivers ground ball right back to him on to second base. And Garcia makes the catch at second just in time as the fielder's choice from Constanza will record the first out of the inning. Travis Witherspoon advances to third there. On the Jose Constanza fielder's choice, Alonzo Harris forced out heading to second. As that'll bring up the man whose grand slam back in the 4th ended the night for Pat Mish. Robert Shaw comes set for the first pitch. No balls, no strikes, 1 out here. As he pumps in a first pitch strike to Guzman. Guzman hit a deep fly ball to left center in that 4th inning. Gary Brown and Corey Vaughn both gave a look, but it was up over the World Gym sign and the netting and into the giveaway pool area where the bumper boats are located here in Regency Furniture Stadium. Good stop there by Ryan Wiggins. Keeps the ball out in front of him and holds the runners where they are to even the count at 1-1. Russo still up and warming in the Blue Crabs bullpen, it looks like. As Robert Shaw delivers a called strike here, 1-2. So runners on the corners here, 1 out in the top of the 5th. The Revs have already played at 2 in the inning. As Britt Robertshaw looks to work out of a jam, delivers a fastball here, swung on, fouled back over the visiting dugout from Guzman. So Robertshaw working from ahead here on the dangerous Guzman, who's already 2 for 3 on the day. We mentioned the grand slam. Singled back in the 3rd as well. Robertshaw comes set, gives a look to Constanza at first, and delivers a curveball. Weakly swung on and missed by Guzman. And he'll go down as the second out of the inning. And the first strikeout of the year for Britt Robertshaw. Robertshaw seems to have settled in after the visit from Frizz to the mound. And since then, he got a fielder's choice hit back to him to record the first out and struck out Guzman for the second. That'll bring up the big hitting first baseman, Michael Burgess. 1 for 3 on the night so far with a single and a run scored back in the second. As that fastball missed from Robertshaw there. He was the leadoff hitter back in that second inning. Pulled one into the right field gap to start it off, and then the Angel Franco home run put the Revs on the board early. They've exploded since then, putting up 11 runs on 10 hits so far in the game. Robertshaw behind Burgess, 2-0 here as he comes set. Gives a look at Constanza with a lengthy lead off of first, but staying where he is as Guzman rolls one to Muno at second. And Robert Shaw works out of the inning. He gives up just 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Southern Maryland back to the plate when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Every Tuesday night is Silver Sluggers Night with the Blue Crabs, sponsored by the Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. Membership to the Silver Sluggers starts at just $25, and all members will receive tickets to every Tuesday home game, including our 4th of July Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, as well as a special Silver Sluggers t-shirt. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Washington sports fans, get ready because August 18th is Washington Sports Night with the Blue Crabs. Friday, August 18th, the Blue Crabs will welcome Screech from the Washington Nationals and Gee Whiz from the Washington Wizards to Regency Furniture Stadium for a night of mascot fun with our very own Pinch. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jeremy Owens on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Owens was originally drafted by the San Diego Padres in the 8th round of the 1998 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland for their debut season in 2008, and in 2009 he collected 28 home runs and 80 RBIs while stealing 15 bases. Owens spent 7 seasons playing for the Blue Crabs, compiling 105 home runs, 340 RBIs, and 98 stolen bases, while appearing in a Blue Crabs record 737 career games.
Hi, this is Pat Mish, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the 5th, Blue Crabs trailing 11-0. As the leadoff hitter this inning, Patrick Palmero, digs in, takes a first pitch called strike. Palmero 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking back in the second. As he's out in front of a changeup there from Gailey. Run the count to 0-2. The action has ceased out in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Only action out there now is reserve player Kalaika Kaualala throwing and taking some cuts down there. It looks like he might make his season debut tonight. As Palmero's out in front of a changeup up in the zone there and goes down swinging for his second strikeout of the game. That'll bring in the shortstop Edwin Garcia. 0 for 1 on the night, looking to extend his 6-game hitting streak. Potentially get something started here for the Blue Crabs, as Frank Gailey has now set down 9 in a row. Gailey delivers a first pitch, just misses outside here to the shortstop Garcia. Garcia's put on a defensive show. Pretty much the only one on the Blue Crabs infield you can say that about tonight, as he takes one up and away to run the count to 2-0. He's made numerous backhand plays in the hole to throw out some of the speedy runners for the Revs with Witherspoon and Constanza. As he shoots one the other way here into the right field gap. Another quick outfielder, Alonzo Harris in right field, gets a good jump on that one, and he'll make the play to record the second out. Revs are going to have one of the faster outfields you see in the Atlantic League all season, with Constanza out in left, the speedy Witherspoon in center, and a rotation of Jared Mitchell and Alonzo Harris in right. It's going to be tough to find gaps out there, as in steps the catcher Ryan Wiggins. Wiggins picked up his first hit of the year last night, a bunt single down the third baseline. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight, grounded into a fielder's choice to end the second inning. He takes a called strike here. Run the count to 1-1. Gailey comes set, winds and delivers. Fastball misses outside here. as Gailey has settled into a rhythm. Last hit he gave up was a leadoff single to Zach Cohn back in the second. He's behind 2-1 to Wiggins here. And he kicks and delivers a changeup. Wiggins out in front of that one. Swung on and missed to even the count, 2-2. Action has resumed out in the bullpen. Another lefty up and throwing. As Gailey blows one by Wiggins here and gets him swinging for his second strikeout of the inning. Blue Crabs go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Blue Crabs turn to the bullpen. When we come back, we'll get you the details. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. Attention all Boy Scouts, Friday, June 23rd is Boy Scouts Night and Sleepover with the Blue Crabs, presented by Maryland 529. All Boy Scouts will be recognized during the game against Bridgeport and have the opportunity to register for the post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate John Ramastello on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Ramastello was originally drafted by the New York Yankees in the 35th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in their debut 2008 season, where he hit .276 with 15 home runs, 67 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Ramastello hit 37 career home runs, 125 RBIs, and stole 29 bases in 222 career games with the team.
Hey, this is John Harris, and you're listening to the Blue Crab Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs turn to the bullpen once again. This time it'll be the lefty David Russo. Russo hasn't pitched yet this series against York, as he'll come in to face Isaiah Tejada. Here in the top of the 6th, Tejada takes the first pitch ball. Tejada was the leadoff hitter in that big 4th inning. He led off with a single, back-to-back errors. A single from Dent plated the first run of 7 in the inning, as Russo misses there. 2-0. Russo hasn't pitched since opening night for the Blue Crabs. That night he threw 1.2 innings, gave up no hits, no runs, and 3 strikeouts, walking none. As Tejada flies one out to right, Cohn makes a running catch for the first out of the inning. Russo didn't allow a base runner in that game, but struck out 3. 5'11", 175 out of Monterey, California. Last season pitched with the Texas Air Hogs in the American Association. In Texas, finished the season 3-7 with a 4.28 ERA in 35 games. As he throws a first pitch strike to the second baseman, Angel Franco. Russo started 6 games for Texas as he misses one outside here, 1-1. Out of those 35, he finished the year with 69 innings pitched, 52 strikeouts, and a 1.40 whip. As Franco swinging here, ground ball to Palmero at third. picks it up onto Snyder at first to record the second out of the inning. Russo on in relief of Britt Robertshaw, who made a season debut tonight for the Blue Crabs. Robertshaw pitched 1 inning, allowing 2 hits, 2 runs, picked up 1 strikeout as well as 1 walk and 1 hit batsman. Russo delivers a first pitch ball here to the third baseman, Brian Pounds. Pounds 1 for 2 on the night with a single, a walk, and 2 runs scored. As Russo kicks and delivers a called strike over the outside to even the count 1-1. Russo comes set here, lefty-righty matchup, delivers a changeup, Pounds way out in front of that one. That'll put the count at 1-2. Pounds was an all-star selection for Camden River Sharks in 2014 of the Atlantic League, and then an all-star once again in 2015 after joining York, as he takes one here to even the count at 2-2. He began his career in the Detroit Tigers organization, where he spent 5 seasons, reaching as high as AAA Toledo. He'll take one low there and run the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes. As with 2 outs, David Russo comes set for the payoff pitch. Kicks and delivers a fastball, runs away from the righty Pounds, and that'll be a 2-out walk. And bring up the shortstop, Ryan Dent. Dent making his first start of the season at shortstop. 1 for 2 with a single, walk, 2 runs scored, and a strikeout on the day so far. As Russo comes set, kicks and delivers a foul ball straight back just over the press box. As that'll run the count to no balls, 1 strike. So a man on first, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Southern Maryland trails the York Revolution 11-0. As David Russo pumps a fastball there, swung on, fouled back by Dent. Starter Pat Mish gave up 9 runs, just 2 of them earned, but is in line for the loss. On the other side, the starter for York, Frank Gailey, has thrown 5 so far, giving up none, as Russo throws a changeup in the dirt here. Gailey has sat down 12 in a row, and he'll face the top of the order for the Blue Crabs next inning, as Russo throws a fastball inside here, and that'll even the count 2-2. As 2-2 count with 2 outs, Russo drops a changeup in there, just misses low. So back-to-back full counts for David Russo after getting ahead of a couple of batters in a row. Russo comes set for the 3-2, runner off from first on the pitch. He gets the stop sign as that one shot from Dent back up the middle. Pounds picked up speed, thought about going to third, but was immediately handed the stop sign by Enojo Polanco, saying just go station to station here, as there's no reason with an 11-run lead to risk getting thrown out or injury of any sort. So that'll bring up the 9-hitter, Travis Witherspoon, with runners on first and second, nobody out. Russo delivers a first pitch strike here. Nobody paying any attention to the runner. Pounds at second, who's about halfway to third by the time the pitch is thrown to the plate, but holding right where he is. Russo misses inside with the fastball here as the count will go to 1-1. Russo retired the first two this inning, getting a fly ball to Cone and a ground out to Palmero at third before a walk and a single have put runners on first and second with 2 outs and brought up Travis Witherspoon. Witherspoon ahead in the count 2-1 as Russo comes set, kicks and delivers. Fastball tails away from the right-handed Witherspoon. That'll put the count at 3-1. Witherspoon 1 for 3 on the night. Singled back in the 5th. He was stranded at third in that inning, however. As Russo comes set, swung on, hit down the left field line, but tailing foul. As that one will ricochet down in the corner by the Blue Crabs bullpen and rattle all the way out to left center field. And sneak under the wall of the mini monster there. So runners on first and second. A full count now to Travis Witherspoon as Russo has now faced 3 full counts in a row. He comes set for the payoff pitch. Runners are off and swung on and missed by Witherspoon. Russo strands 2 as the Revs scored no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. Blue Crabs come to hit when we return. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. The Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game. Call today at 301-638-9788 or visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Attention all Jedis. Please report to Regency Furniture Stadium on July 29th for Star Wars Night as the Blue Crabs take on Lancaster. This night will feature an appearance by Jedi Saber Combat and a post-game firework extravaganza brought to you by PNC Bank. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Brian Barton on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Barton was originally drafted by the Los Angeles Dodgers in the 38th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. Barton made his MLB debut in 2008 with the St. Louis Cardinals and also appeared in the majors in 2009 with the Atlanta Braves. Barton signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .304 with 12 home runs and 17 stolen bases in his debut season with the team. Barton spent 4 years with the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 home runs, 146 RBIs, and 53 stolen bases while appearing in 257 games with the team.
Hey, this is Britt Robertshaw, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Blue Crabs trailing by a score of 11-0 as Frank Gailey heads back to the mound and delivers a first pitch ball to the leadoff man, Gary Brown, who takes a called strike over the outside corner there to even the count 1-1. Gailey has set down 12 Blue Crabs in a row as he comes back out for his 6th inning of work. Misses a fastball outside there. As Gailey comes set, Brown 0 for 2 on the night so far. Fouls one down the first base line towards the visiting dugout. We'll take a quick look around the rest of the Atlantic League. Lancaster in 7 innings beat New Britain today by a score of 6-3. They currently lead in the top of the 8th as they're in extra innings as Brown takes a pitch inside here. They're in extra innings in New Britain for the second of today's doubleheader, 2 7-inning games. Lancaster has scored in the top of the 8th. And elsewhere, the Long Island Ducks lead Somerset 6-5 in the bottom of the 4th. Somerset leading the Atlantic League at 6-0 right now. Long Island on a 2-game skid, losing both to the Patriots thus far. As Gailey comes set from the left side, delivers swung on by Brown. Grounder to Pounds, who makes a backhanded play and on to first to record the first out of the inning. A good play from Pounds as he made a strong throw across the diamond. So 1 down, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Danny Muno. As Muno takes the first pitch ball here. As that one's pumped in for a strike. A little bit of news from Major League Baseball coming in as Diamondbacks starting pitcher Shelby Miller has a torn UCL. He's considering Tommy John surgery for repair as Muno swings and misses there. The big hitting outfielder Yoenis Cespedes from the Mets appears to be headed to the disabled list as he strained his left hamstring in a game against the Atlanta Braves today. As Muno goes down on strikes here. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Zach Wilson. Wilson 1 for 2 on the day so far. As Gailey set down 14 in a row. Delivers a first pitch strike to Zach Wilson here. Wilson swings on that one. Ground ball down the line to Pounds. Another backhanded play on to first. And the Blue Crabs go down 1-2-3 for the 4th inning in a row. As they score no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Blue Crabs send Russo back out to the mound. When we return, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Zach Wilson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, don't forget that every Sunday is Kids Day at Regency Furniture Stadium. Every Sunday home game throughout the year, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with the players, as well as free admission to Pinch's Playground and post-game run the bases on the Blue Crabs field. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances. Over 6 seasons with the team, Warden appeared in 284 games and collected a Blue Crabs record 134 saves. Saturday, August 26th is National Dog Day, which means Bark at the Park is back at Regency Furniture Stadium. Be sure to pack up the pups and bring them out for a day of dog-friendly fun at the ballpark as the Blue Crabs take on the Sugarland Skeeters. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is James Frisbee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Blue Crabs trail 11-0 here. As in steps the leadoff hitter for York, Alonzo Harris. As David Russo back to the mound, delivers a first pitch. Cold strike here. The lefty Russo comes set, kicks and delivers ground ball to Garcia at short, who fires on to Snyder at first for the first out of the inning. We were mentioning Major League Baseball, a little bit of injuries to mention today, but the big thing to mention around Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia area is the Nationals' 16-5 win over the Colorado Rockies. They put up 11 runs in the 7th inning, including a Bryce Harper homer. As Jose Constanza slaps one foul over the Blue Crabs dugout and out of play. And Russo's ahead of him. The Nationals traveled to Coors Field, where the ball flies. And Bryce Harper led the way with a 3-run homer. As the Nationals' Gio Gonzalez picks up the win. They improved to 16-6. Gonzalez to 3-0 on this season. So Russo's ahead of the lefty Constanza here. No balls, 2 strikes. As Constanza fouls one back out of play. Count will remain where it is. Constanza 1 for 4 on the night so far. Thinks about the curveball there, but no offer, as that'll put the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Constanza singled back in the 3rd, but was stranded at 2nd. Reached base in the 4th on an error. Scored a run and then grounded into a fielder's choice back in the 5th. As he grounds one down the first base line to Russo. Picks it up in fair territory. On to first. Makes the out. A good play by David Russo. That ball was rolling foul. Russo hustled over to pick it up before it could go out of play and make the toss on to first to record the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, and that'll bring up the dangerous Joel Guzman. As Russo delivers a first pitch strike to the big righty. Guzman, an imposing figure, steps in the box at 6'5", 250 against the 5'11", 175 David Wayne Russo. Russo delivers a ball here. The count's 1-1 as Russo fires a fastball that burns by Guzman, who took a big cut there, looking for his 2nd home run of the game, but a little bit behind on the Russo fastball there. Russo kicks and delivers a fastball high to even the count at 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, with 2 outs here in the 7th, as that one swung on and missed by Guzman. His 2nd strikeout of the game. And David Wayne Russo works a 1-2-3 top of the 7th. Blue Crabs come up to bat looking for their first run of the game when we return. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at the ballpark May 12th as the Blue Crabs begin their 10th anniversary giveaway series. That night, the Blue Crabs will start the giveaway series by giving out a 10 Years True, 10 Years Blue pennant and a commemorative pen celebrating the 2008 inaugural season. Join us as we journey throughout 10 years of Blue Crabs baseball with 4 more home games, giving out commemorative pins of things such as the 2009 Liberty Division Championship and the 2013 All-Star Game held right here at Regency Furniture Stadium. For more information on the 10th anniversary giveaway series, check out our website at somdbluecrabs.com. Hey fans, be sure to join us every Thursday home game for Foster's Grill, Wings, and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game, as well as 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer. The event takes place every Thursday home game throughout the season from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in our Legends Club. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. This season, Pinch is going green at Regency Furniture Stadium as part of the Blue Crabs Claws for a Cause. With the help of local organizations, the Blue Crabs and Pinch will bring ways for you to do your part and help out the local Southern Maryland community. Be sure to check out all the information at somdbluecrabs.com/claws for a cause.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs trail the York Revolution. He takes the first pitch called strike. Buchanan, 6'8", 250 pounds, out of Biloxi, Mississippi. As the tall righty comes straight over the top after a big leg kick. As Snyder jumps on a fastball there, but lined right at third baseman Brian Pounds, who makes a play to record the first out here in the bottom of the seventh. That's the kind of night it's been for Southern Maryland so far. Hard hit ball there, but nothing doing, as it was right at Pounds. So Buchanan will face Corey Vaughn now. Vaughn 0 for 2 on the night so far, as the tall righty delivers a fastball, low strike. Buchanan's just 23 years old, the youngest player on the Revs roster. Also the tallest, as we mentioned, standing at 6'8". As Vaughn fouls one back off of the top of the mask of the catcher, Tejeda. Home plate umpire Chris Engstrand walks out to the mound, delivers a ball to give the catcher time to recover. Buchanan was drafted by the Mariners in the 20th round of the 2014 MLB draft out of the University of Mississippi. After Ole Miss, he moved on to play 2 years in the Mariners system, as the righty delivers a fastball swung on, fouled back by Vaughn, but hung on to by Tejeda for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down for Buchanan. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Zach Cohn. Cohn 1 for 2 on the night, as one of just 2 hits the Blue Crabs have recorded thus far. But after Ole Miss, he played 2 years in the Mariners system before moving to the Birmingham Bloomfield of the United Shore Professional Baseball League in 2016. He posted a .421 ERA and struck out 44 batters in 25.2 innings of relief in Birmingham, as he delivers a first pitch ball outside here. In his short career thus far, he's averaging 13 strikeouts per 9 innings. A little bit over at 13, as he already has 1 here in the inning, but has fallen behind Zach Cohn, 2 balls, no strikes so far. So the 2-0 pitch, a fastball, swung on, missed by Cohn. Cohn hitting .200 on the season so far, 3 for 15, RBI and a stolen base. His RBI came back in the first game of the season, as his sacrifice fly in that one drove in Danny Muno. He's ahead of Buchanan, 3-1 here, as that fastball tailed inside. 0 for 6 on the series coming in, but singled back in the second. Has improved to 1-8 tonight on the series against York. Buchanan kicks and delivers a 3-1 fastball down the middle. Fouled straight back. So Zach Cohn runs the count full here as Houghton Buchanan comes set. Gets the big kick, winds and delivers the payoff pitch. Cohn grounds to pounds at third. On to first as he's pulled off the base, but makes the tag anyway, saving an error for his third baseman. Michael Burgess tags out Cohn coming down the line, and Houghton Buchanan works a 1-2-3 inning. Blue Crabs put up no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. They go to the bullpen. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Ryan Wiggins, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
This summer, Paint the Park Pink returns to Regency Furniture Stadium on June 17th as your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs take on the New Britain Bees. Be sure to come out and show your support for Maryland Charles Regional Medical Center as they aim to raise awareness for breast cancer. The Blue Crabs will host a post-game jersey auction with all proceeds returning to MCRMC. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Washington sports fans, get ready because August 18th is Washington Sports Night with the Blue Crabs. Friday, August 18th, the Blue Crabs will welcome Screech from the Washington Nationals and Gee Whiz from the Washington Wizards to Regency Furniture Stadium for a night of mascot fun with our very own Pinch. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
Make sure you get Dad out to the ballpark on June 18th to celebrate Father's Day as the Blue Crabs finish their series against the New Britain Bees. All fathers will have a chance post-game to participate in the Blue Crabs remote control dig for a chance to win a TV prize package. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hi everybody, this is not Henry Carey, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball on the Blue Crabs Broadcasting Network. Go Blue Crabs!
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs have turned to the bench here, making a sub on the mound and at second base, as coming to the mound for his second appearance of the year so far, Keanu Cummings. Cummings struggled in his professional baseball debut. He worked just 1/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, 4 runs, 3 earned in that outing. And another sub to mention as Kalaika Kualahala has come into the game for Danny Muno at second base and will be making his Southern Maryland Blue Crabs debut. As we head to the top of the 8th, the big lefty Michael Burgess has come in, digging into the batter's box against the lefty Cummings. We mentioned Cummings' outing on opening night was his professional baseball debut as he misses outside here. He's the youngest player on the Blue Crabs roster at just 23 years old. As that one swung on from Burgess there, fouled back. Cummings celebrated his 23rd birthday in February. He's got a 1-1 count on Burgess here. Kicks and delivers a changeup, swung on and missed by the big lefty. So Cummings is ahead of the first batter he faces tonight, as Burgess is 1 for 4 coming into this at-bat. Takes a changeup outside to even the count, 2-2. Cummings 6'1", 210 out of Brewerton, New York. Pitched collegiately at Siena College. As the lefty kicks and delivers a fastball outside here. His sophomore season at Siena, 2014, they won the MAAC championship and advanced to the College World Series. As Cummings kicks and delivers fastball outside here, and he'll lose the leadoff man after getting ahead 1-2. Walks Michael Burgess. In 2016 at Siena, Cummings pitched in 18 games, making 10 starts, compiling a team-high 6 wins, with a 3.76 ERA and also a team-high 5 saves as he served as the weekend closer on Friday and Saturday and the team's Sunday starter. Walks the leadoff man here, but comes set and delivers a fastball to Isaiah Tejeda, who fouls one back down the right field line. So Keanu back ahead here as the first pitch strike to Tejeda. It was 2 for 4 on the night. Singled in the fourth and scored a run and shoots one to second here. KK on to the shortstop Garcia, who flips on to first for a 4-6-3 double play as Keanu Cummings throws a ground ball and turns 2 up the middle behind him to work around a leadoff walk. So that'll bring in the second baseman, Angel Franco. Franco batting for the 5th time tonight. He put the Revs on the board back in the second inning with a 2-run homer. He reached on an error and scored in the 4th before grounding out again in the 4th to end that inning. He takes the first pitch ball here from Cummings. His last at bat back in the 6th, he grounded out to third. As Keanu comes set, delivers a fastball over the outside, called strike here. Cummings signed on March 9th with Southern Maryland for his first professional baseball contract. As he goes up the ladder here and gets Franco chasing. And that'll put him ahead once again, 1-2. As he comes set from the left side, kicks and delivers. Ground ball to Garcia at short. Scoops it up onto Snyder at first, and Keanu Cummings puts him down 1-2-3. He walks the leadoff man but works around it, giving up no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Blue Crabs come to the plate when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Ryan Mulhern on being named the designated hitter on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Mulhern was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 11th round of the 2003 amateur draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .348 with 10 home runs in his first season with the team. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Mulhern collected 19 home runs, 65 RBIs, and scored 53 runs while appearing in 80 games.
Hey, this is Jesse Beal, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as Patrick Palmero digs in to face the new pitcher for York. It'll be the lefty Jarrett Martin out of the bullpen. as Houghton Buchanan's day is done as he works a scoreless bottom of the 7th. Martin delivers high here. One ball, no strikes to Patrick Palmero. Palmero 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts. As the Blue Crabs have struggled with the strikeout all year. He checks his swing here, but went around, says home plate umpire Chris Ingstrand. Blue Crabs have struck out 40 times in 6 games. Have 6 already tonight. As Palmero fouls that one straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes against the lefty Martin. Martin 6'4", 230 pounds out of Bakersfield, California. He comes set against the righty Patrick Palmero. Kicks and delivers a called strike 3 as Palmero goes down looking for the second time. And that's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Patrick Palmero, the 7th for the Revs already. So that'll bring up the shortstop, Edwin Garcia, who still looking for a hit to extend the hitting streak, as he's 0 for 2 so far tonight. As Martin delivers a first pitch strike. Martin has pitched in a number of minor league organizations, Baltimore Orioles, Los Angeles Dodgers, and Milwaukee Brewers over the course of his 7 professional seasons. He reached the AA level in 2013-14 with the Dodgers. As he kicks and delivers here, misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martin was a Midwest League All-Star as a starter in 2012, and as a reliever for 2 years at AA, he combined to post a .303 ERA and 57 outings for the Chattanooga Lookouts. He earned a spot on the Dodgers' 40-man roster, but was never called up out of AA. As Garcia shoots one to third base here, picked up by Pounds, and on to Burgess at first. As the streak could come to an end for Edwin Garcia, as he's 0 for 3, and with just 4 outs remaining, he's going to need some help from his teammates to get another at-bat. Last season, Martin pitched for 3 different Canadian American Association teams. He went 0-4 with a 5.77 ERA, but struck out 40 in 48.1 innings. That'll bring up Ryan Wiggins. Wiggins getting back-to-back starts as he caught Game 2 of the doubleheader and gets the nod over the opening day starter Mike Blank tonight as Wiggins takes inside here. Blank has been struggling, hitting just 154 on the season, 2 for 13, but he did have a big home run in the Blue Crabs' first win. As Wiggins takes one here, called strike. Wiggins was 1 for 3 on the season with a sacrifice bunt coming into this game. He's 0 for 2 so far with a strikeout in the 5th. He's got a 1-1 count to Jarrett Martin here. As Martin kicks and delivers, Wiggins shoots one foul over the visiting dugout. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. As Jarrett Martin looks to join the rest of the Revs pitching staff tonight, allowing no runs. He kicks and delivers, misses away here. Two balls, 2 strikes to Wiggins. As the Blue Crabs have gone down 1, 2, 3, 5 straight innings, and in danger of doing so for a 6th time here. Wiggins shoots one foul down the first base line, as that's back into the seats. Since Frank Gailey's single to Zach Cohn back in the top of the 2nd, the Blue Crabs have yet to put somebody on base, as they've gone down in order behind Cone's single, 1, 2, 3. And then I mentioned 5 straight 1, 2, 3 innings. Wiggins looks to end that streak here against the lefty, Jarrett Martin. Martin comes set and delivers. Wiggins fouls one straight back towards the press box and up and out into the parking lot. Stays alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tough night so far for the Blue Crabs as they've only put up 2 hits, as well as Snyder reaching base on an error early. And that pitch hits Wiggins. So a 2-2 pitch in the dirt hits Ryan Wiggins, and that'll be the Blue Crabs' first base runner since back in the 2nd inning, as they avoid a 1-2-3 inning. And that'll bring up the leadoff man, Gary Brown, who's 0 for 3 tonight so far. Brown led off the bottom of the 1st with a strikeout, grounded out to 2nd, grounded out to short since then. He was 5 for 19 coming into the game, batting .263 as he grounds one down the third base line here. Stays real short as he hit that one straight down, and it rolled out for an infield single. So runners on 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. And in steps the second baseman, Kalaika Kaualahala, as he subbed in for Danny Muno last inning at second base and will make his debut at the plate for the Blue Crabs right now. He hasn't played in the Blue Crabs' first 6 games of the year as he digs in from the right side against the lefty, Martin, who misses that one away. KK, as he's called around the locker room, hasn't played professional baseball since 2014 with the Rockford Aviators, but he shoots one into the gap over the shortstop Dent here, and that's going to score the catcher Wiggins for the first run of the game. The Blue Crabs are on the board as Kalaika Kaualahala has come into the game and hit an RBI single here at the bottom of the 8th. Crowd goes crazy as KK has become a fan favorite around here. And in his first at-bat, he delivers an RBI single over the jumping shortstop Ryan Dent. That'll move Gary Brown up to 3rd as the Blue Crabs are on the board, but still trail by 10 runs here in the bottom of the 8th. So runners on 1st and 3rd. That'll bring up Zach Wilson with 2 outs as he takes the first pitch fastball outside. Martin comes set and delivers a fastball outside here, 2-0. So runners on the corners here, 2 outs for Wilson, who's 1 for 3 on the day so far. He singled back in the 1st as he takes a fastball outside here to run the count to 3-0. Wilson walked 3 times in Game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday and once in Game 2 of the doubleheader as the Blue Crabs took both of those and clinched a series win on day 1. As Wilson takes a fastball down the middle here, called strike, taking all the way. Southern Maryland has struggled tonight both in the field and at the plate. As Wilson shoots one out to center field, Witherspoon drifting to his right will make the easy play to end the inning. But the Blue Crabs put up 1 run as Kalaika Kaualahala RBI single scores Ryan Wiggins. Blue Crabs score 1 on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We head to the 9th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf is your new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program on Tuesday nights all season long. Silver Sluggers members receive tickets to every Tuesday night game, including the 4th of July, a commemorative t-shirt, they get to play baseball bingo during the games, and much more. Guests can even learn more about how CBDTC can help you at their table located on the concourse every Tuesday night. For more information on the Silver Sluggers, visit somdbluecrabs.com. And for more information on the wonderful life-saving work that Dr. Milo and his staff do, call them today at 301-638-1007. Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. High quality, compassionate care, close to home. Blue Crabs fans, be sure to come out to the ballpark on Saturday night, June 3rd, as the Blue Crabs celebrate halfway to Small Business Saturday. On this day, the team will honor local small businesses by allowing them to showcase their goods and services on the stadium concourse. Then, post-game, the Blue Crabs will celebrate Halloween in June, inviting children and families onto the Regency Furniture Stadium field for a candy drop. That's right, a helicopter will fly in and drop candy all over the outfield for everyone to enjoy. For more information, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances. Over 6 seasons with the team, Warden appeared in 284 games and collected a Blue Crabs record 134 saves.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the top of the ninth, Southern Maryland trails the visiting York Revolution 11-1 in this final game of this 3-game series. As in steps the third baseman Brian Pounds to face Keanu Cummings in his second inning of work. Cummings gave up a leadoff walk but got a 4-6-3 double play and then a ground out to short to work out of it 1-2-3 as he gets Pounds to foul one off and gets ahead 0-2 here. Starter Pat Mish went 3-1, went 3.1, I should say. 7 hits, 9 runs, only 2 of those earned. Austin Fleet came on in relief, gave up just 1 hit as Cummings misses inside here. Britt Robertshaw made a season debut, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned, 1 K for the Blue Crabs. David Russo came on, pitched 2 innings, scoreless work, giving up no hits and striking out 1. Or 1 hit, I should say, sorry. Striking out 1. Keanu Cummings has taken over from there as he gets a fly ball to second base. Koalahala loses it in the night sky as it drifts a little bit to his right late. And that'll be the 4th error of the night for the Blue Crabs. So the leadoff man reaches base to finish up Russo's line. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 Ks, just 1 walk. As the leadoff man's on, and Keanu Cummings now has to go through shortstop Ryan Dent. Dent 2 for 3 on the day with a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. As nobody holding at first, Cummings bounces 1 here, and the count will go to 2-0. Cummings comes set for the 2-0, gives a look at first, kicks and delivers. Fastball low and inside, 3 balls, no strikes to the shortstop Dent. Manager John Harris has used pretty much the entire bench. The only player remaining tonight is backup catcher Mike Blank, as Cummings delivers a fastball called strike here. So 3-1 here to Dent. Cummings comes set, delivers a fastball high, walks the second batter of the inning. As runners are now on first and second with nobody out for the center fielder, number 1, Travis Witherspoon. Witherspoon 1 for 4, 2 strikeouts on the night so far. Singled back in the 5th. As Witherspoon takes the first pitch strike here. And Cummings is out ahead of the number 9 hitter. Cummings comes set, gives a look at second base, kicks and delivers. Ground ball to third, picked up by Palmeiro, who tags the base, and that'll be all he can do, as that slow roller there will go down as a fielder's choice. That'll bring up the leadoff man, Alonzo Harris. Harris is 1 for 4 in the night so far. Walked and scored a run back in the 4th inning. Harris enters his 10th professional season. He was originally drafted by the New York Mets in the 39th round back in 2007. He was acquired just before camp by the Revs from the St. Paul Saints as he takes first pitch fastball up and away. St. Paul out of the American Association. Last season with the Saints, he hit .307 to go along with 15 home runs and led the league with 43 stolen bases. As Cummings kicks and delivers called strike over the outside to the speedy leadoff man Alonzo Harris to run the count 1-1. Harris in preseason was acquired as an outfielder, but when tonight's shortstop Ryan Dent went down with an injury prior to the year, Harris moved into the infield and has played the majority of time at second base, getting his first start in right field tonight, as he takes a big cut there and fouls one straight back. In preseason, he was playing center field when Patrick Palmeiro got a hold of one on the road at York to deep left center, and Alonzo Harris went up the wall and robbed Palmeiro of a home run in the first spring year for either squad. Harris is down 1-2 here as he fights one off down the first base line, but that'll drift foul. As Cummings came inside with a fastball there, Harris couldn't get around on it. Harris spent 7 seasons in minor league baseball, 6 with the New York Mets before moving to the Miami Marlins and spending part of a season in High A Jupiter. Played in only 11 games that year, as he shoots one in between shortstop and third for a 1-out single. And the runners will advance to second and third there, as that'll load the bases for Jose Constanza. We've seen Palmeiro lay out numerous times tonight. One of them on this man, Jose Constanza's single back in the third. He shot one down the line past him. But a couple have just missed Palmeiro's glove. Palmeiro also has 2 errors on the day. So struggling down there at third tonight, but it's just 1 game out of a 140-game season, as manager John Harris likes to say. As Cummings pumps in, first pitch called strike over the outside corner to Constanza. So he's ahead once again, kicks and delivers, swung on back to Cummings, who comes to Wiggins at home, on to first, and a 1-2-3 double play gets Keanu Cummings out of a bases-loaded 1-out jam. So Cummings gives up no runs on the inning on 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 left on base. Blue Crabs come up for their last cuts when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Attention all Boy Scouts, Friday, June 23rd is Boy Scouts Night and Sleepover with the Blue Crabs, presented by Maryland 529. All Boy Scouts will be recognized during the game against Bridgeport and have the opportunity to register for the post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to thank Apple Spice Junction for their sponsorship for the upcoming 2017 season. Be sure to check out Apple Spice's unique box delivery services with breakfast offerings ranging from pastries and fruit to gourmet eggs and seasoned potatoes. Or you can check out Apple Spice for lunch with sandwiches featuring freshly baked breads, fine meats and cheeses, and crisp veggies. Or you could try one of their homemade soups, healthy salads, or fresh baked treats. For more information on Apple Spice Junction, you can go online and visit their website at applespice.com, or you can check out their local location at 6750 Crane Highway, located in La Plata.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10-year anniversary in style this season at Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, but they cannot do it without you. Fans can enjoy a day at their all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion in one of 16 luxury suites, or just relaxing with friends and family anytime at any of their 70 home games all summer long. The Kids Park keeps the kids happy and active, while Mom and Dad can enjoy great food and cold drinks all night before stopping in the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack souvenir store. Lights over Southern Maryland fireworks on select Saturdays, player autographs and kids run the bases on Sundays, and much more mean you're an honorary member of Crustacean Nation USA and you don't even know it. Call today at 301-638-9788 or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information, schedules, to purchase tickets, or plan your next event.
Hey, this is Justin DeFreitas, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs come up in the bottom of the ninth, trailing 11-1 in the series finale against the York Revolution. York goes to the bullpen once again as the righty Brad Allen is on in relief of Jared Martin. Martin worked one inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, the only run of the game thus far for the Blue Crabs. Recorded 1 strikeout. Patrick Palmero looking to lead off the inning, as Snyder fouls one back there to go 0-2. With 2 outs and a 2-2 count last inning, Martin hit Ryan Wiggins in the foot. Gary Brown single advanced Wiggins to second, so first and second, 1 out, and in his first at-bat of the year, Kalaika Kualala singled to left center field to score the first run of the game. As Allen goes upstairs and gets Snyder swinging here, couldn't resist the fastball up in his eyes, and Snyder goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Corey Vaughn. Vaughn 0 for 3 on the night, grounded into a fielder's choice in the first, flew out to deep center in the fourth, and struck out swinging in the seventh. As Allen comes inside to Vaughn here, who hops out of the way. That strikeout, that one caught the jersey of Vaughn, as Vaughn will head down to first on a hit by pitch. The second time Corey Vaughn has been hit this regular season, to go with 2 during the preseason. So Corey Vaughn's aboard with 1 out for the right fielder, Zach Cohn. As Allen delivers a first pitch breaking ball called strike there. As he reaches back on the 0-1, misses low. So Allen comes set for the 1-1, goes up and in to Cone. Just misses him, but the ball skips away from the catcher Tejeda and allows Vaughn to advance to second. That one looked like it might have caught Cone, but he was able to hop out of the way, but Tejeda was not able to get up and grab that one as it scampered away and allowed Vaughn to get in scoring position here with just 1 out. So Cone's ahead 2-1 against Allen, who comes set, kicks and delivers a fastball called strike right down the middle to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cone 1 for 3 on the night. He singled to lead off the second, but was forced out on an Edwin Garcia fielder's choice. flew out to right in the 4th and grounded to short back in the 7th to end that inning. He's got a 2-2 count here as the righty kicks and delivers. Cone jams himself, but fouls it off towards the visiting dugout as he breaks his bat there. Points to the dugout to get a new one. They get Cone a new piece of lumber, and he'll come back up with the count right where it is. Right where it was, I should say, 2-2. Allen, 6'4", 220, throws from the right side on the mound out of Elk Grove Village, Illinois. He spent last season with the Dunedin Blue Jays, a high A affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays organization. As he comes set for the 2-2 with one out, kicks and delivers, fouled off back towards the visiting dugout by Cone. Allen enters his 7th professional season, first in the Atlantic League. He began his professional baseball career in the Frontier League with the Rockford Aviators. He was then picked up by the Diamondbacks at the end of the 2012 season. As Cone swings and misses here. And Allen records his 2nd strikeout as the Blue Crabs' last hope tonight is Patrick Palmero. Palmero 0 for 3 on the night so far with 3 strikeouts. Blue Crabs trail by 10 with 2 outs here, but there is still something to play for as Edwin Garcia, coming into today, had a 6-game hitting streak. He's in the on-deck circle. If Palmero were able to reach, Garcia would have one last chance to extend the hitting streak. As Allen gets Palmero to swing and miss at the first one. Allen spent the majority of the last 3 seasons in the Blue Jay system, pitching for High A Dunedin. Last season he made 33 appearances, 9 starts, picked up 5 wins and 75 strikeouts. Worked 86.2 innings for Dunedin. He's got 2 outs here and is ahead of Patrick Palmero, who flies one down the first base side. Burgess gives a look, but not going to be able to make that one as he ran out of room. So Palmero hoping to avoid the golden sombrero here as he's behind 0-2 as the last hope for Southern Maryland. Blue Crabs have had 2 separate players on the year strike out 3 times. But this would be the first 4 strikeout game of the year for the team. As Brad Allen comes set with an 0-2 count, Palmero checks his swing, fouls it straight back off of the catcher Tejeda. The last strikeout of Cone was the 9th on the night. For the Revs, the highest that Southern Maryland has allowed this season. The previous high was 8 on opening day, as Palmero fouls one straight back here. This is the most runs Southern Maryland has allowed this season at 11. They gave up 7 on that opening day loss to Long Island. They gave up 13 hits that night, though. The Revs only have 12. So the Blue Crabs can make an argument this is not the worst game they've had yet. But they've had 4 errors on the game thus far as Allen gives up a fastball to Palmero here, who shoots it to left field, gets under the glove of the charging Constanza, and that's going to score Corey Vaughn. So Palmero will be credited with a single and an RBI, and an error from Constanza advances him to second. As that'll bring up the man we mentioned, shortstop Edwin Garcia, with a chance to extend his 6-game hitting streak here to lead off the year. Garcia, the last hope for Southern Maryland once again, as they have 2 outs here, trailing by 9 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Allen misses a slider up high. to fall behind Garcia 1-0. Palmero, a sizable lead at second. His run not quite an important one, though, as Southern Maryland would have to bat around all the way back to Palmero if they were to attempt to get back in this game. But Edwin Garcia ahead 2-0 as he tries to get a hit in all 7 of the Blue Crabs games to start off this year. Allen kicks and delivers. A shot back up the middle fielded by Ryan Dent, and that's going to end Edwin Garcia's streak at 6 and end the game as Dent on to Burgess at first. And the Blue Crabs score 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on base here in the bottom of the 9th. Final score, the York Revolution 11, Southern Maryland 2. The Blue Crabs made 4 errors on the game. Picked up just 5 hits. Starter Frank Gailey gets credit with the win. He threw 6 innings, 2 hits, 5 Ks. The Blue Crabs starter Pat Mish will get hit with the loss. He threw 3.1 innings, gave up 7 hits, 9 runs, including a 7-run 4th inning. Just 2 of them earned, though. He picked up 3 Ks and a walk. A breakout night for York, who was on a 4-game losing streak, not having won since opening night. But they were able to recover tonight and put on a show as they defeat Southern Maryland by a final score of 11-2. Pat Mish drops to 0-1 on the year. The Blue Crabs drop to 4-3. York improves to 2-4. Southern Maryland will leave tomorrow morning for a 3-game series at Bridgeport. They head over to the Bluefish Stadium after Bridgeport had the night off tonight. Bridgeport currently stands second in the Liberty Division, trailing just the Somerset Patriots. They're 4-3 on the year. Same record as the Blue Crabs. So Southern Maryland will go there hoping to regain form as they were on a 2-game winning streak after taking both of the doubleheader last night. York will head home for their first home series of the season as the Somerset Patriots will come to town. Somerset, one of the hotter teams in the league, getting off to a 6-0 start. They currently trail for the first time late in a game this year as Long Island leads them 8-6 in the bottom of the 7th. So, once again, final score here, York Revolution 11, Southern Maryland 2. Pat Mish drops to 0-1, and Frank Gailey improves to 2-0 on the year as he threw a gem tonight. 6 innings, just 2 hits.